Hello and welcome back to another Gaming with Killatia, where today we'll be reviewing an insane RPG, South Park: The Stick of Truth, for the Xbox 360, PS3, and the PC. We'll be reviewing the PS3 version of this game. After creating your character, you play as a new kid who had quickly whooped into a role-playing game by a new best friend, Butters.
Now that we're friends, you should speak with the Wizard King. He's been talking about your arrival. The wizard lives this way, in the greenhouse, over there.
After your training session with the Wizard King, Cartman, you get your first glimpse at the Stick of Truth. It's just a plain stick, but for this game, he who controls the stick controls the universe. And just like that, the game goes into pure South Park enjoyment. Obsidian Entertainment did a great job capturing the look and feel of the South Park show in this game. From the buildings, to the snow, and even to how the characters are supposed to move in the South Park universe. And the fact that they work so closely with the production company behind South Park, they were able to manage to get voice actors not just for the major characters, but some of the minor characters as well. And it would not be South Park without its well-known batshit insane comedy.
Good night, little man. I hope you're as happy as we are. Everything is going to be better now that we're in this quiet little mountain town.
Is this your first time getting probed? Yeah, it's a pain, but this is the kind of stuff you put up with living in a remote little mountain town. At least we don't have to deal with traffic.
The combat in Stick of Truth is very similar to that of Paper Mario, as in a successful press of a button at the right time can either deal extra damage to your enemies or spare your life by giving you a few extra defense against an enemy attack. There are also opportunities to take out the enemy before even having to fight them head to head, giving you more time to explore the world of South Park. And you do want to explore as much of South Park as possible, because the game itself is pretty short, clocking between 10 to 15 hours. Now, I don't expect every RPG to be 80 plus hours epic storytelling, but for $60, I also don't expect to beat an RPG within 2 days. Besides the length of the game, another problem I have with the Stick of Truth is your partners. You could choose to fight alongside Kenny, Jimmy, Stan, Cartman, and Kyle later on in the game, but for the most part, I usually just stick with Butters because not only is he the most powerful character, but he has the most powerful move in the game in my opinion, Professor Chaos. And with that, there really wasn't really much of a point playing with anybody else unless there was a certain crest that used certain characters, like say Stan fighting his sister for his iPhone. Sadly, this and getting Jimmy a new flute are the two only crests during my playthrough where you truly have to change your tactics depending on what kind of quest you're doing, which is a shame because I would love to do these more kinds of quests in the game. Now, don't get me wrong here, South Park: The Stick of Truth is still a fun, fantastic game to play, and if you're even a casual fan of South Park, you probably already have this game in your collection. However, I just don't feel like this game is worth the $60 asking price. If you're still on the fence of this game, wait till it drops to about $30, or go on ahead and rent this game from your local Redbox. My final rating for South Park: The Stick of Truth is a C. This is Killatia signing off. Hope to see you next time.
So what do you guys want to play now? How about Dinosaur Hunters? Or Pharaohs and Mummies? Let's ask Douchebag. What do you want to play next, dude?
Screw you guys. I'm going home.